Hey, I'm Colleen with Lean on Travel, and in October 2025, we visited the Hyatt Regency Hill Country in San Antonio. We're here right now for a 4-day long weekend.
We'll head straight down to the ocean. I'll take surfing lessons with you. I'll take surfing lessons with you.
Families absolutely love this just renovated 4.5-star resort because not only does it have a water park, you see the water slide right behind us, but it's on a gorgeous country setting of 300 acres. It's a category 5, so it cost me 20,000 points per night, totaling 80,000 points for 4 nights in the beautiful fall weather of San Antonio. I specifically chose this weekend because of how dirt cheap the flights were. I knew I wanted to visit this property for a long weekend, so I set up a Google flight alert for San Antonio. And when it cost just 5,500 points for a one-way Southwest fly for each of us, I just spontaneously booked it. Turned out the weekend could not have been better as my kid was off school for fall break anyways, and it's not screaming hot in South Texas anymore. So the second night we were here, there was an awesome Day of the Dead floating parade through the Riverwalk. This town has like so many Day of the Dead events, with a lot of them centering around the Riverwalk and the La Vita Historic Village the entire month of October. And of course, you can't go to San Antonio without checking out the Alamo.
Remember the Alamo, because it is a great and free way to spend an hour or so checking out the history of this town. The Battle of the Alamo was an 1836 mission and fortress where a small group of Texan defenders held off a much larger Mexican army during the Texan Revolution. Though they were ultimately defeated, the bravery became a symbol of Texan independence. After visiting the Alamo, the best spot to get on the Riverwalk with all the restaurants is the northeast corner at, ironically, the Hyatt Regency San Antonio Riverwalk. I'm sure most of you have heard of the Riverwalk, but it's an awesome little spot, a lot of restaurants, bars, and cool little things to do while walking right along the river.
Okay, so let's talk about the amazing property of the Hyatt Regency Hill Country.
The second you walk in, you're greeted by a giant Texas and American flag, so it feels very quintessential, traditional Texas.
It's just on the outskirts of San Antonio, so while you're just 20 minutes away from downtown, out here you're definitely in the country. It has a 5-acre water park with 2 pools, a lazy river, and a 2-story water slide, a flow rider surf simulator.
Yes, the surf simulator is awesome. It's, one of those surf simulators where the water blasts up and you try to stay surfing. I had a hard time with it. I fell down hard a couple times. My daughter, Elsie, crushed it though.
She did phenomenal. So I think it's easier for kids when you have like a lower center of gravity. But there's also a 0-entry beach to pool area as part of the lazy river too. You could also just hang out at. There's a 27-hole golf course, biking, family activities throughout your day. Some of them free, some of them do cost a little small fee. Sand volleyball, ping pong outside. The property itself is just classic Hyatt, gorgeous, so beautifully landscaped. I loved how you could also have nightly s'mores with several fire pits and movie nights on the lawn. It's just like a picturesque fall family resort. Off property, just 5 minutes away is SeaWorld, and then you've got Six Flags just 15 minutes away too. Dining, there's tons of options for food, but the main dining restaurant is the Springhouse Cafe. Their buffet is amazing, which was just on the weekend, but food generally is affordable, high end of affordable, but still affordable. You can also eat at the high-end Antlers Lodge, Charlie's Long Bar, which is really a bar, but your kids are welcome to eat at. They've got 2 outdoor dining options on either end of the pool areas, plus a restaurant at the golf club.
And also, don't forget about the lobby bar right in the lobby. Another classic Texan activity that we did was horseback riding with West Creek Trail Rides.
It cost just $50 per person, and it was like an hour-and-a-half activity, although the ride itself was just an hour.
So when we were there, it had rained a lot the night before, so it was very muddy. So maybe bring some extra shoes if you can. If you can't, plan on getting your shoes super muddy. But also what was funny, kind of, was for the first time ever at this place, apparently, one of the horses went down with someone on it. And
like on purpose to play, not
the
like
horse
fell.
laid down. Luckily, the lady was able to bail off in time, and then the horse just started rolling around in the mud, and the people at the place were like, this has never happened before. What is this horse doing? So Luckily, no one was injured, but it was a good story to tell.
But it was just like a nice ride through the trails, you know, very shade covered. There's, you know, nice trees. They do say that they have armadillos, cacti throughout. It was just a really nice country setting for a great hour and a half, just again, 10 minutes away. Okay, so back to the property. Let's talk about the room real quick. I paid 20,000 points per night for 4 nights, totaling 80,000 points, Hyatt points for a standard 2-queen room. But if paid in cash, I would have spent $1,600 on my room. But note that when you pay in points, your taxes and resort fees are waived. So you save hundreds more dollars just by paying in points alone. The 2-queen room is almost 400 square feet and is decorated pretty unique in Southwestern style.
And the decor also reminded us to remember the Alamo.
It did. Nothing about the room had a standard hotel feel. It was definitely more styled like an Andaz, like a really unique upscale furniture and decor. It was also nice having a 2-person table and chairs in the room and the balcony to sit out on.
As far as like the actual hotel, just the interior of the hotel, it was probably the coolest one that we've been to in the last year, I would say.
Yeah, it's got more of a country traditional feel versus just like the standard Hyatt modern feel just throughout. This definitely had a lot more Southern unique traditional charm to it. Very well thought out. So finally, here is how I travel hacked our flights. For airfare, my daughter utilized the Southwest Companion Pass benefit, which gives her free travel plus $5.60 in government fees with me every single time that I fly. Both my husband and I each redeemed only 11,000 Southwest points per person round trip, plus $11.20 in government fees. Again, for round trip airfare from Chicago's Midway to San Antonio International. Had we bought the plane tickets using cash, it would have cost $558 in airfare for the 3 of us. So I think that just about wraps up how we travel hacked an incredible long weekend in San Antonio. Thanks so much for watching, and please like and subscribe to show your support for Lean On Travel.
And also check out our other videos, including Aruba, Maui, San Diego, Sedona, Savannah, Orlando, and a few more to come.
That's it from Lean On Travel. Happy travel hacking.